Busted for forging a financial instrument, this thief now faces Judge Boyd. Will her words of wisdom make an impact, or will he refuse to learn his lesson?
So I don't understand why people, when they hit upon hard times, they feel as though the fallback is, let me just steal. And what I can tell you about banks is they always keep track of their money. Defense?
Michael Dwight going to the defense, Your Honor.
And are you Miguel Ayala?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, have you received all discovery?
I have, Your Honor.
Did you review it with your client?
I did, Your Honor.
Mr. Ayala, did you review the document entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right. So you reviewed the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, you waived reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor. I believe state is only proceeding on count number 1.
Is that correct, State? All right, any objection to the waiver?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Ayala, did you review court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? Did you understand your charge of forgery of a financial instrument as a third-degree felony? Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call in the right to remain silent? Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, sir.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand that the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
He does, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I believe it, Your Honor.
Mr. Ayala, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, sir.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, sir.
Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, sir.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at $1,000 fine, probated. State recommends deferred adjudication. Is there any restitution?
Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you like the content.
All right. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, sir.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, sir.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be granted for a term of 4 years. There'll be 100 hours of community service restitution and no contact with Broadway Bank. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead?
Offenses.
State any evidence.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, state you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and consent to stipulation with your attorney? Did you understand it and cite it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state would be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, this has taken a little over 2.5 years to get this completed. My client's been on pretrial conditions this entire time. He understands the ramifications if he were to violate his deferred adjudicated probation.
All right, and the other identifications that he had that were not his, what is happening with that?
Then two of those cards are actually not those. I use them for my music. Like I have a band, so I have separate cards for that. So two of those, not one of them with my friends give it to me. I make guitar picks. Like cards that I find over there, just cut them into guitar picks to play guitar.
I'm sorry, what?
I play guitar, so I put them into guitar picks. You know, like so one of those cards is a friend of mine. He gave like he didn't use his cash anymore. He gave me his cards, so I could put it into guitar picks. Two of those
Wait, I still don't understand. So he can cut them and do what?
guitar picks, Your Honor, to play guitar with. It's like a whole bunch.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I didn't hear. I'm sorry. I didn't understand what you were saying.
And there's like a whole bunch of like guitar shaped whole bunch of things, bunch of guitar work and guitars for guitar picks.
Okay, so why did you do this?
Which part?
The forging a commercial instrument part.
That was because COVID. I lost my job due to COVID, and then like I had that breakup, and I just kind of like lost everything pretty much. I was like really like like just I needed money at the moment. And my son's birthday was coming at the time, so I just did something stupid. I never done anything like that before. I just went for it because I didn't work. So it wasn't doing work out of my favor, obviously. And plus, I used to drink then, and I don't drink at all anymore. I haven't drank since September 2022. Like that.
Mhm.
So it's another thing.
Which is that's the date of the offense, I believe.
So I don't understand why people, when they hit upon hard times, they feel as though the fallback is, let me just steal. And what I can tell you about banks is they always keep track of their money. Even if once upon a time, my mom went to the bank and she called me and she said, they didn't give me the right amount of money back. They shortchanged me. And I said, Mom, don't worry. They're going to know they shortchanged you. They keep track of their money so well. And you know what ended up happening? They ended up getting on the phone and calling her and saying, we're so sorry. We shortchanged you. And guess what? Banks. I haven't worked at the bank, so I don't know how they do it. But if someone is overpaid or if someone is shortchanged, they immediately will know it, and they'll immediately know which cashier it was and when it went missing. Now, I've worked at retail stores before. They'll be able to tell you which shift it is on, but they wouldn't necessarily be able to tell you it was cashier Boyd or cashier Jones. They'll be able to tell you during this time frame, that's when the register is short. Normally, they would make you close out your register and bring on the second person. So this made no sense. And then the other person that you took it from, they were waiting for that.
I mean, I didn't even
Think about that.
Yeah, because I've never done anything like that, so I just went for it. Like, I didn't even think about like the whole like bank having their money or how like doing their accounts or anything, any of that stuff.
Here's the thing, when you're thinking about doing illegal things, start thinking about the person who is going to impact.
Yeah.
Right? And I always tell people all the time, because this is what my mom told me, and my grandmother would always tell me, you can't build your happiness off somebody else's misery. And you were making that lady miserable. All right, 4 years deferred adjudication. There's a $1,000 fine. That will be probated. Proof of employment within 30 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. If you were given a urinalysis today, what would the results be?
Probably dirty.
For what?
Wrong.
And what else? All right, there's going to be regular UAs, tests for levels. You're not allowed to use marijuana or drink alcohol while you're on probation. Do you understand?
Sure.
There's to be no contact with Broadway Bank. Do you bank at Broadway?
No, I used to check us. That may be.
All right. 100 hours of community service restitution. How old are your children, or do you just have one? Okay. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once he completes parenting classes, community supervision, the community service restitution hours will be waived. There's going to be field visits 1 time per month for 6 months. A TAP evaluation out of custody. And 60 sober meetings in 60 days. Probation. Is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court? All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because this is plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. In this court, to be successful on probation, communication is key. If you need something, let probation know. Your marijuana levels, they're going to test you and get a baseline. After that, your levels should be going down because you should stop using. If your levels rise, I'm going to get a report and I'm going to bring you back in here to discuss why your levels are going up. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you talk to probation and you need anything, just let them know. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can always come back to the court and address it with me, okay? All right, good luck to you. Thank
You
you.
just need to see the CLO on the way out, Your Honor.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
That'd be excused, Your Honor.
Yes.
Thank you.
Good seeing you.
Good seeing you too.